Baby Bella by Katherine Harrigan. Hi, my name is Bella and I want to tell you the story of how I came into this world as a new baby. It all started when I lived inside of Mommy. My mommy's name is Penelope and my daddy's name is Edward. My twin brother's name is Duncan. I love to play with him. We are best friends. When I lived inside of Mommy, I played with my brother and we listened to our mommy's voice. Duncan and I would tap each other and listen to our mommy's heartbeat. One day I woke up and my brother was having a nightmare. I stroked him to calm him down. He smiled at me and we both hugged. I swallowed some water and smiled and fell asleep. In my dream I heard some people talking loud. I felt scared and I woke up. My brother could tell that I was worried. He smiled and stroked me. I swallowed some water. I could hear Mommy saying, "I love you and I can't wait to meet you." We didn't know what that meant, but we could tell that it was great news. Mommy started singing to us and we slowly started to fall asleep. I woke up to a man saying to Mommy, "Your baby looks healthy." I didn't know how they could see us, so to feel safe, I grabbed my brother's hand and we both smiled at each other. We then fell asleep holding hands. I woke up to a guy saying push. I stuck my thumb to distract myself from what was going on. Then I saw that something was pushing my brother outside of my mommy. I grabbed onto him, but that didn't help. I watched helplessly as my brother was pushed out. I could hear crying and the people saying, "Congratulations, it's a boy." My heart started racing as I felt something push me out of Mommy. It was tight and I could hear someone saying push. Then I felt a giant hand grab me and pull me out. I started screaming when I saw the bright light. I heard my mommy say, "Hello, Bella and Duncan." I saw my brother cry as they put a diaper on him. I reached out to try to comfort him, but then I felt a doctor grab me. He cut my cord and gave me to Mommy. She held me and all my fear vanished. Then one of the nurses put a diaper on me. The doctor then said to my Mommy, "Congratulations, you just had twins." Then Mommy smiled. I saw a man standing next to Mommy and he said, "I am your daddy." We all hugged. My mommy said, "I love you and I will take care of you." We all had a nap. Then Mommy said, "Let's go home." She picked us up and we held hands as she carried us out of the hospital. I could see my brother clearly and we both smiled at each other as Mommy put us in the car seat, strapped us in. I got to sit next to my brother. Mommy sung to us in the car as the car moved. I then fell asleep. I woke up in a crib. My mommy wasn't there. My brother was crying and I started crying too, thinking she had left us. Then mommy walked in and said, "Shh." I was so relieved to see her and she picked us up. Then mommy said, "Your names are now Bella and Duncan." Then mommy said, "Who's hungry?" She got 2 bottles and picked me up and put one to my mouth, and I swallowed it. It tasted good. My mommy smiled at me and encouraged me to drink more. Duncan smiled and I tried to get his attention by making random sounds, and he smiled at me. Our room was big and had lots of toys to play with and a comfy place to sleep. It also had a place where Mommy could sit with us and hug us and tell us how special we were. I had fun playing with toys. My favorite was the puppy that sung when you pushed the button. When I went potty, I cried because it felt uncomfortable. Mommy would calm me down and change my diaper to make me feel comfortable. Then Mommy changed Duncan's diaper. He didn't like it. He started crying and wanted it to stop. Then Mommy picked me up and said, "You're my special little baby," and hugged me. Then it was time for lunch. Mommy warmed up 2 bottles of milk. Duncan and I drank the warm milk. Then it was playtime. I spat up on Mommy. I reached out for Duncan's hand and we smiled. We listened to the beautiful music of the puppy. Then Daddy came home. Then it was time for dinner and Mommy fed us warm milk. I was so excited I wanted to hug Daddy. He came up to me and kissed me. Then Mommy filled a box up with water and put Duncan and I inside it. We hugged as Mommy cleaned us. Duncan and I were in the water. The water was nice and warm. I started splashing with my brother Duncan and he started splashing back. I wanted to tell Mommy that I loved her, but all I can do was smile. She smiled back and said, "I love you too, Bella." Then Daddy dried us and put us back into the crib for a bedtime story. He got the book Bella and the Pest Control and started reading to us. My favorite part was when the mommy put her hand on the baby opossum and said everything's gonna be alright. I fell asleep with my brother Duncan thinking about the happy life I would live with mommy and daddy.